Hi everybody, in today's video I'm going to be doing a quick unboxing and setup of a ZWO electronic filter wheel, an EFW, the 36mm 7 filter version. I got this filter wheel with a set of Antlia LRGB HOS filters. So here's the electronic filter wheel itself. We have a, oh look at that, we've got a small screwdriver, USB cable, some mounting screws, more mounting screws. Now these are going to be for the filter gaskets. So these, in your 36mm filters, they are unmounted. So they don't have that little bezel that you can just screw the filter straight into a holder. So these little gaskets, which you'll see in a second, will help hold the filters down. And here's just another adapter ring for the mounting, and what I assume is a dust cap. So that'll be the dust cap to go on there. So it's a nice, it's metal, feels nice and hefty, looks well made. First thing we need to do is just pop these screws off the back. Have yourself a handy bowl, so because these are quite small screws. If they go wandering off somewhere, going to be a little difficult to find. And tools you're going to need, by the way, so screwdriver. I mean, yeah, it does come with a screwdriver and I'm sure it's fine, but screwdriver. You're going to want a little dust blower, a little rocket blower, because we need to make sure these filters are as clean as possible when they go in. And also we are going to need some gloves, which I've got here. So off we come with our back plate, and if you want to see the inside, so this is him. And you can see all the filters are numbered, all the filter holders are numbered 1 through 7. This will be important to remember for what position that you put your different filters in. I'm just going to do 1 through 7 LRGB HOS. Just going to get a couple of these out, so getting the little gaskets free. The tiny little screws which will hold these gaskets down. And I'm just looking at the gasket, just sort of seeing if they have an orientation. I'm pretty sure they don't, so it won't matter which way up you put these in. This is the luminance filter, the clear filter. Nice little felt pad to keep the filter in place. The filter sitting in a nice little protective baggie. Now this luminance filter, it doesn't matter which way it'll go into the filter holder, but the other one's orientation is important. So I'm just giving that a quick little clean. Optically, I mean, I can't, there's no smudges on it. It is quite clear. Dropping it into slot 1, it's just gone straight in there. And now, because I know I need to be able to feel what I'm doing, take off that glove. Just going to slide that in place. Screws here. So it's held in by 3 screws. Magnetic tip will certainly help things out here. There is, I do note, there is some blue Loctite or similar sitting on it. So once these screws go in, you shouldn't have too many concerns about them backing themselves out. So I'm just going finger tight. Definitely don't want to be too commando on these. Filter number 1. All right. Now before I speed this video up, so you don't have to sit here watching me go through every one, I do just want to touch on one of the things with these filters, that when it comes to orientation, how do you work out which side is the reflective one or not? The way to check, if you look on the Antlia website, is you're looking for a reflection. So I'm getting just a reflection, or I'm going to try, there we go. So I can see this, and it looks like there's only, so I can actually see in the reflection there's like a little double of this. So they use a pen, but so that I believe needs to be pointing to the camera. So this one is nice and clear, I'm not seeing the doubling. So that is telling me that the red side is what will be pointing to the camera, and this clear side is what will be facing out to the telescope. Camera side is the motor is going to point to the camera. So that ghosting double effect that you'll see on one side of the filter, pointing to the camera, the clearest mirror image pointing to the light. So we're just going to give him a little clean. All right, and this is going to go in slot number 2. Now already I can see on my luminance filter there is a little, in my moving around, a little speck has fallen on there. So clean environment and also cleaning as you go is going to be really critical. So let's just get rid of him. There we are. So I'm going to stick the gasket on it to hold it down. Okay, there we go. Number 2 is done. I'm going to speed things up now and I'll get through the rest of them. And we're back. All right. It took about 25 minutes to put all the filters in. So that's what it looks like with them all installed. Very pretty there. Okay. And by the way, you do get more gaskets than you need, or at least I did. So that was handy. I felt one of the gaskets had bowed a bit. Maybe it mattered, maybe it didn't, but it was nice to be able to swap that gasket out. I did take note of whether there was consistency. Was the reflective side up or not in the packaging? Unfortunately not. So it was a mix. Sometimes the reflective side was up, sometimes it was down. So you won't be able to rely on the packaging as to the orientation of your filters. So now that that's all done, we'll give our cover plate, and I'm going to just over here, give that a nice clean, and we'll get it buttoned up. So the process itself was mildly stressful. These are not cheap filters. They're certainly not the most expensive out there, but they are not cheap filters. So I was worried about messing up, but we've come through unscathed. Now I'm noticing that we've got mounting holes here. I don't like the look of that from a light leak perspective, so I'm pretty sure I'm going to be taping over those just to make sure that nothing's getting into the imaging train to throw light into the sensor, because we definitely don't want that. So there is our system with all the filters in place, ready to go. Hopefully for tonight. The forecast is clear and there's no moon, so I am hoping to get a double hit of both some LRGB data and some narrowband HOS data, so I can compare and justify that everything that I've bought is doing what it's supposed to do. So thanks for watching. If you found any of that useful, how about a little like down there, and maybe even a subscribe if you're up to it. But only if you found it useful, and shoot me a comment too if there's a different way that you would have done this, or if you've had a different experience with installing these filters. It'd be great to hear from you. So thanks for watching everyone, and see you in the next one.